open to the public.
Which means there's an implied right of access from that door there, what's open, up to here.
To there, where you decide whether or not you want to buy it.
Right.
You can speak to the staff here.
In my defence, I didn't go any further than that, say that green bin.
Well, I'm not saying you did.
In my defence. I don't care.
Not
I really don't care.
Property,
I don't care. I do not care.
So,
go away.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
You alright?
Is that for your own purposes?
What?
You're filming, sir?
Yeah, I'm just filming Castle, mate.
Yeah. Okay, will you back into the arm unless you pay to come in?
I'm not going in.
No, well, can you I'll stop you there then, please. Would you kindly move back?
Oh, you don't have to stop me, I'm not going in.
No, I know. Would you kindly? So as I can control the visitors, can you
Oh, that's
kindly
fine,
move?
yeah.
Okay, can you kindly move off, please?
Yeah.
Do you want a ticket, love? Do you want to come through here?
Right, so what I'm doing, what I'm doing.
Get your ticket in here first.
Oh, I don't want a ticket, I'm not going in.
Okay, well, you're probably best asking advice first or getting permission before you come through.
Why?
Yeah, because it's...
Oh, I'm not going in. I've just said I'm not going through.
Yeah, we don't have filming, that's why we're asking.
But you can film. The castle.
Why?
Because it's a landmark, mate. It's over 900 years old.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I want to film it?
Well, because people pay to come in.
Yeah, but I don't want to go in.
Alright, fine.
All I'm doing is just filming what I can see from here, and then I'm going to take a drone up and film it from above on the drone. And then
We don't allow drones over.
you're not allowed drones.
Well, we don't allow filming. It's private residence.
What residents?
Yes.
It's people who lives here. Someone live here?
Someone lives there. It's private residence.
Somebody lives in the castle? I think you're lying to me there, mate.
No, I'm not lying to you.
I think you are.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, I'll go back outside, but I won't going to go any further.
No, but it's for health and safety.
Health and safety?
Yeah, our visitors, so we're in control of it. So we know who's coming in, who's in what, and then we explain our policies.
Right. Well, I don't work for you, so it's not my policy. I'm responsible for my own health and safety. I've told you I'm not going into the ground, so there's no need to be so rude to me.
I'm not being rude, sir.
You are, and you're saying I can't fly my drone.
I'm saying it's a private residence in there, so they don't want drones flying over.
Well, unfortunately, there's not a lot they can do about it, my friend, because do they own the airspace as well?
Well, I've no idea about who owns the airspace.
The airspace above the castle.
I would presume that you have to have a licence to fly drones and things.
Well, I'm a registered drone pilot.
I'm not an expert at it.
I am.
I'm not saying you're not.
I'm a registered drone pilot.
What I'm saying is,
and
I
have been for 7 years, so I am going to take my drone above. So what I suggest you do is contact whoever you need to contact to let them know that I'm going to do it. So then they're not panicking, wondering what's going on.
Well, there will be. They'll be upset because we've had it before. It's not nice for residents. The residents who live there to have the drone flying over.
Nobody lives in this castle.
Yes, they do.
So why is it open to the public?
Yes, they do, because part of it is open to the public, and part of it is a private residence.
Right, but so if I paid 12 quid to come in now and walk round, then that'd be fine. I wouldn't get any hassle, would I?
We're not giving you hassle. It's just you walked up here. So what the process is, you walk up here, go into there. If you want to come in, you buy a ticket, and then you go into the castle.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not stupid, but I was literally stood where that gentleman stood there.
I know, but we don't allow people coming up here taking pictures. It's what it is.
Well, why not?
Because we don't. Because it's a contract, isn't it? Someone walks into here.
A contract?
It's a contract, yes. So what happens is, it's a simple contract to the fact that you want to come in you pay the money, or however many the payment is, and then you go in. That's what it is. It's a simple contract.
Right. So if I pay to come in, I can walk around and film then.
Well, that's why I asked you: is the filming for your own use? Is it for your own personal use?
Well,
or are you putting it on YouTube? Is that what
it's me what's out filming now, isn't it?
Yeah, I know
For me,
that.
I'm not doing it for anyone else.
No, but we get people that come. What happens is, and you've got to respect the fact that it's a business. End of the day, it's obviously if people put all stuff about YouTube on it, it's going to deter people from coming here.
Well, you got this castle were given for free anyway. It's at local government.
No, it's not.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
So who did this belong to then?
Someone bought it. What happened is, I'll explain the brief history of it.
Well, go on, because it says me doing it.
Right, so what happened is, so obviously the castle, when they brought in the taxes for the aristocracy, they had to leave here because of the taxes. So it was left abandoned, right?
Yeah.
So eventually what happened, fast forward it to the 1950s, after the war nobody had any money. So nobody wanted it. The council couldn't buy it. They didn't want it because it was just, just good money pit. National Trust didn't want it. English Heritage didn't want it. It was all too much money. So a private businessman bought it.
Right.
He spent 30 odd years doing it up to this state that it's in now. And then he opened it up to the public.
Right.
In the 1980s, and people paid to come in here.
Well, that's very interesting.
It is.
That is very interesting. So it don't belong to the government?
No, it's not a government building. It's nothing to do with it, because people think, oh, is it something to do with the royalty? No, it's
yeah, but
nothing
usually it's like councils and stuff.
No, no, they're not.
You know, like Cliff Castle in Keighley.
Yeah, that's a council thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a council thing.
Right, so it's this is owned by a private individual or
It's what
people
it is.
who charge people to come in and look round, etc.,
Yes.
etc. Okay, so
Just in the same way.
So it's open to the public.
It's open to the public.
Which means there's an implied right of access from that door there, what's open, up to here.
To there, where you decide whether or not you want to buy it.
Right.
You can speak to the staff here.
In my defence, I didn't go any further than that. Say that green bit.
Well, I'm not saying you did.
In my defence.
But I'm saying to you what it is. When people come in here,
so what?
They come to the shelter.
I get what you're saying, but I have said I might come back another day to film on the inside of a castle. You know, I was thinking that because I was thinking, you know, shall I bring my friend? It's a partial medium. This place, you know, be full of spirits and ghosts and spectres and ghouls and all that sort of thing.
We don't encourage that.
So all I were doing there, we just stood looking at the building. So I had no intention of going in. I told you I wasn't going in.
Yeah.
But then I'm still getting hassles saying,
I'm not giving you
have to buy a ticket.
No, I didn't say you have to buy a ticket. What I said to you was, if you want to buy a ticket, that's the room where you go in there, that's the admissions room.
But I don't want to buy a ticket.
Right, you don't want to buy a ticket, but in that case, what we don't do is we don't have people past this point, if you respect that from the business.
That's fine, but I just stood there.
Yes, I know, but what I'm saying is we don't come past here. It's, you know, we need to know who's coming in, who isn't.
So can't I get some take some pictures?
No.
That seems a little bit unfair to me.
Well, if you come in, then you can, if the pictures for your own use.
Yeah.
You can take what pictures
All I
you
wanted to do
want.
was just stand there, take a few pictures. Like I said, it's for my own use.
Yeah, it's for your own use. But if you wanted to come in and buy a ticket, you can take the pictures for your own use.
Right. Okay.
But what we don't accept it. What we don't want is everything going on YouTube and things and social media, because obviously
this is already on YouTube.
I know that people have put it on YouTube, and we're in the process of writing to people.
Right, but what do you mean writing to people? You can't.
Because they can't. Because the policy clearly states is that it's for our own personal use, only not for commercial purposes.
Right, but that's a policy for you guys. But the people who put this on YouTube are not bound by that policy because they don't work for you.
No, but it's commercial. No, but it's a commercial entity.
Well, technically it's not, because when they put a video up on YouTube, they don't get paid for that said video.
No, they get paid for the advertisement.
They get paid for the advertisement. So technically, they're not breaching any policies and they're not doing no wrong, because they're getting paid for the adverts and not the actual video. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
So that's your catch 22, your grey area. So it don't matter how many people you write out to.
People are looking at, if they're searching for what they're interested in.
But it's exposure.
It is. I get that, but I don't make the rules. But what I'm just abiding by the rules, and that's what the policy is. The thing is with the YouTube, some people do. They're very successful. They make some great films. I watch YouTube myself. I know what you mean.
So who makes the rules then?
Well, the management make the senior.
Are you not management?
Well, I'm the manager of the castle, but I'm not a senior. I'm not the person who makes all the rules. I'm just here to look after visitor welfare, staff welfare.
What I want to ask you as well is when I got up to that point is when you walked around that corner and you immediately started talking to them. How did you know I'd not gone in there and bought a ticket?
Because I was down here anyway. I was there, and there was a couple went in there and you came straight up there.
Oh, so you saw that?
I saw that.
I mean, you disappeared up there.
What, sorry? I was in the process of going round there.
Right.
Because this is what I'm doing. Trying to do my job. I'm trying to sort things out.
Well, I got jumped on straight away, didn't I?
No, I acknowledge the fact, just as my colleague had done the same.
Right.
Had come out.
You just need to be a bit cautious and a bit, level-minded for future about the implied right of access, what you're giving away to people. You with me?
Yeah, I understand that, but hence why most people that come up here. See, normally what would happen is, it's slightly different because there's a guide that's normally on here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He's not here at the moment. So usually when it's quiet...
You just need to be careful, because technically now, I could have ignored you and carried on walking. And what can you do? What could you have done?
All I can do is I can ask you to not to go and ask you to leave.
You know what I mean? But if you ask someone to leave, you invoke the rights of access, which is fine. But at this point, I've not even gone past the threshold.
No, but that's the point. This is the point of here. That's the admission. So once someone walks up to this point, it's a case of.
Well, what you need to do is you need to put a sign up then, or put a boundary, like a boundary point up.
As I said, normal circumstances, the guide would be in there. He's actually doing something in the castle.
What you need is a little sign on here saying, please obtain a ticket before you go past this point.
Yeah, usually what we do is we'd have someone that says that to you.
You know what I mean? So that's fine, I'll leave you to it. So I am going to come back a different day. I do want to do some filming. Like I said, I'm out here for me. I don't have a camera crew from BBC behind me. So will that be an issue? If I come by myself and I just do a bit of filming, take pictures?
If you come by yourself and you want pictures for your own use, it's fine.
That's not a problem. I am, however, going to check to see if I've got airspace clearance. If I do have airspace clearance, I am going to be taking a drone up and getting some panoramic photos from above.
Well, as I say, it's a private.
I might even stick a couple of them on Google.
Do what, sorry?
I might stick a couple of them on Google Images. Boost my points up a little bit. Because I'm a local guide, you see, so...
Are you?
Yeah.
What, in Skipton? Or Keighley?
Not for Google.
Oh, right, I see.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Google and check my profile out, which I'm not going to give you my name, but if you went and checked it out under my name, you'd see on Google that I am a local guide.
Right.
So
how do you become a local guide? What, by just putting reviews on Google, is it?
Yeah, by just boosting your points up. So visiting different places of interest.
Yeah.
Leaving reviews, putting photographs up, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You then you become
I've seen it. I know what you're talking about because I've actually seen it because sometimes we get.
And I don't get paid for that. That's all.
No, we get. I know what you mean because sometimes you can click on something. So just sometimes I've seen it because people have left reviews on Google and it says something like guide or something or so many reviews.
But what you guys need to understand is this is a local heritage site.
It is.
Okay? You can't stop people wanting to come and pay an interest and take pictures and videos and stuff. And
no, we're not stopping that.
And don't worry about all this YouTube stuff because it's exposure. You think the more people who see them videos,
I get that.
The more people are going to think, oh, that looks nice, I might go for... I've seen tons and tons and tons of videos on Gibraltar, okay? But it didn't stop me going last month.
No, I know that, but you've got to appreciate from our point of view. There are people that will go, I'll just watch it on YouTube. You do get that.
Yeah.
You do have that. Yeah, because we have people that come up now. Because some people think
you probably do to a certain extent.
Some people come and say, "Oh, £12, that's a fortune." Like you said,
but it's not
it belongs to the government. It's this, it's that. So you get funding. We get no funding.
No, we're just testing you out on that one.
No funding.
I was just winding you up.
We get no funding.
I know it doesn't belong to the government.
What happens with it is,
I was just seeing it. I was testing you on your knowledge and whether you knew your job or not. Right. The only thing I didn't know is that some people lived in here. Yeah. But genuinely, that's the only bit I didn't know. The rest of it, I know about the castle because I've done my research. But the drone situation, unfortunately, when it goes up, it's out of your jurisdiction. It's in the airspace.
It may well be.
So
it may well be.
That comes under the aviation authority. So if anyone comes up to you saying there's a guy out there flying a drone, unfortunately they can't come out and tell me to stop or ring police, and it don't work like that. There's nothing we can do about it. So, but that's knowledge.
Are you the one that's done the?
That's my knowledge from me to you. Sorry.
Right, okay. Have you flown the drone then? Were you the one that doing the high street at night a few months ago?
No.
There's someone posted on Skipton community. Somebody's taking some drone shots, but it's like from above the church, going down the high street.
Right.
And then they did one at the bottom end as well, and then one over the canal. It's on Skipton community.
No, that won't be. I've not been to Skipton for a long time. But
Skipton community residence or something it's called. I mean they're very good. I must admit they are very good. But so, as I say, it's just that's just.
So you're the facilities manager.
That kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, castle manager.
That's it.
Right. Okay. You want to tell me what your name is? Should we leave on good terms?
Yeah. What's your name?
Kev.
Ivan.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Ivan. Bit saucy at first. I thought this guy's going to be a bit of an issue, but you brought it back down. You know what I mean? You've ironed it out, and
that's what
I will certainly come back and do a vlog on the castle. Like I said, I'll come back to a vlog, film walking round on GoPro, take some pictures. I do it all over the place. I've been to Kirk's Abbey, been to Temple Museum, been to Cliff Castle, Bankfield Castle. Museum, been to Bradford Museum, Liverpool Museum, so I've been all over the country doing this.
Around.
And do you know what? Do you want me to let you into a little secret, Ivan? I don't get paid for any of it, mate.
Right.
So the videos what I create, and the vlogs what I create on places of interest like this, I don't get paid for it.
Yeah. So is it more of a hobby that you're doing?
The vlogs is a hobby. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel for the vlogs. I'm not monetised on it, I don't get paid for it. You need 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers, and I don't have any of them. But the intros and the outros, what I put, are actually copyrighted anyway. So even if I was monetised, I wouldn't get paid for that said video because of the copyrighted music. And the reason I use that intro and outro is because I like it.
Right.
I like it. It's a good tune. It's me and my mate in sort of like, as it's loading into it, it's pretty cool. So I've got absolutely zero interest in earning any money off that YouTube channel. So, but I'll leave. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, I think that's it.
Because I'm quite clued up on stuff like this, so if you need to know about, obviously I've told you about the drone situation.
I know you mentioned about the drone, I don't think there's anything else.
You know, if you get other people coming and flying drones, unfortunately, I'll say this in the nicest possible way, it may piss a lot of people off, but unfortunately there's...
See, the other thing as well, what we also have to be careful, a lot of our businesses are school children as well, so we have a lot of kids. Again,
unfortunately, it's not a crime to film children.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's a crime, I'm just saying it's in terms of videos.
I mean,
we have to be responsible.
If I go out and I'm filming in the street and somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh, excuse me, can you not get me and my child in your camera?" I'll say, "Yes, of course." I'll either cut that bit out or I'll blur the faces. But as you can appreciate, if you're walking through town centre, you're not gonna
get everyone.
Get everybody. And I don't intentionally go out on my way to film children. But if I do get children in my footage, then it's too bad. If somebody comes and says, can you make sure we're not in it, then I'll do my best to accommodate.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a reasonable guy, to be honest with you. So I will do my best to accommodate, but if I don't say out, then I won't do out. You know. Yeah. It is what it is, mate. It is what it is. But are you guys open every day?
Every day, 10 o'clock.
Even Sundays?
Even Sundays.
That might be the best time for me to come and do this. Because it'll be quieter.
Sundays, weekends are busier. Weekends are busier.
What's your quieter day? Generally.
Funny enough, Fridays.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Fridays. But we might have big school groups. It depends. But for members of the public, because we're sort of going into holiday season, so what you find is a lot of people stay like Tuesday to Thursday or to Friday, and then Friday's changeover day. So then you get new people coming in on Friday,
right,
who are coming for the weekend, but they'll come to the castle as into accommodation or hotels or B&Bs, because obviously most people that come to the castle are people on holiday, especially when you start from sort of Easter through to September.
Right.
So that's
no problem. Right, I'll leave you to it, Ivan.
All right, Kev.
All right, I'll crack on with the rest of my day, you know, because time's precious and all that sort of stuff, innit?
All
right, see you later. Right, well, that took a bit of an unexpected turn, guys. So, this video initially started off as a vlog. So if you want to see the video from the start, go check AY Vlogs out. Link will be in description. I'll tag myself in video, and you can watch the video from the start. The video on AY Vlogs is not going to have the interaction in with Ivan. It's just going to have the point of when I started recording up until when I was looking at the castle, and obviously drone footage outro. So that won't have this interaction in, and this interaction will be going on AY Auditing Yorkshire. So yeah, very confusing. I've confused myself now. So I'll pick it back up. Right, guys. So yeah, that's for castle. Like I said, unfortunately we can't go any further. It's 12 quid to go in. I am going to come back on a different day, on a quieter day, and do an inside tour. But I'm going to get some drone footage, guys, and then move on to the next location. Right, guys, so we're in the sky. Let's go check Skipton Castle out from above. I did not expect to get that kind of reaction when I got here, hence why it's turned into an audit as well. So I've got a 2 for 1 in this one, guys. I've got an audit and a vlog. So that's the initial point of entrance where you walk through, and then let's just take it up, right up. Let's see how big this place is. So we are getting some high wind warnings up at about 70 metres. Let's bring it down a little bit. So let's go over, check the castle out. So I've been in here many years ago. I think I was a small child at the time, if I can remember. So there seems to be some kind of school trip or something going on. God, I dropped it down to 40 metres and I'm still getting high winds. over that gate. Yeah, I do believe Ivan we're talking a little bit of tosh, because just because you see something on YouTube doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to go visit it because you've looked at it on YouTube. You know, I've looked at New York on YouTube hundreds of times. You know, I'm still going to travel 3,500 to 4,000 miles to go over there. I mean, it looks more like a country manor than a castle, but that's just my opinion. Looks like we've got parking up the up at that end there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got the Holy Trinity Church next door to it, and then Skipton Town Centre. Yeah, that's Cliff Castle. So we'll see you back on ground.
You're on private property now. You can't fly.
I'm not on your property.
You are here.
Oh, I'll go down to footpath then.
You can't fly over private.
I can.
You can't.
I can.
So I can fly a drone over your house, film you while you're in your home.
Yeah, you can actually.
It's different. You're not allowed to harass people.
We're not harassing anybody.
You are. It's a private home.
No, we're not harassing
I'm asking
anybody.
you not to fly your drone.
We're not harassing anybody. We're just sat here minding our own business, making a video.
I'm asking you not to fly the drone over this property.
Well, we're allowed to.
You're not.
Yes, we are.
If the owner doesn't want you to fly over.
What law?
I classify it as you're harassing me. If your law.
I'm not harassing you.
It's private property.
Okay, well we'll move off from
We'll move off. In fact, I'm sat on the do you own me steps.
Is that church?
This is all part. But you can't fly off. You need permission to fly off their land.
We'll move that footpath.
Yeah. But you're not allowed to fly over someone's home if they don't want it.
Yes, we are.
It a home?
It is.
It's a home.
It's part residence, yeah. I think someone.
home.
I think someone lives in here. But we are allowed to do it because we don't. Yeah, but they don't own the airspace.
Yes, but you're not allowed to. It's privacy. It's infringing my privacy.
No, you're completely wrong, my friend.
So I'm allowed to fly over your house and film you while you're in your garden with your family.
Well, yeah, technically, yeah, you could do.
That is classified as harassment.
No, what it is.
If you do your proper drone,
let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. So if you flew,
I've got a drone
if
myself.
you
I've
flew,
done all the paperwork,
right?
I know
If
what it
you
is.
listen to me, if you flew over my house and filmed me and my family in my garden,
yes.
and you were specifically filming us in our garden with intent, that is an invasion of privacy. I am not filming anybody in particular. I'm just filming. I'm just taking some pictures of the castle.
Yeah, but that's the point. It's a private home.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Is it purely down to the fact we haven't paid for a ticket?
No.
It seems like that.
Right, we're allowed to do this.
You're not.
Yes, we are.
No, because it's the same as flying over your home.
Right, if you're a drone pilot, you'll know who controls the airspace.
Yes,
the Civil Aviation Authority.
You're
The Civil Aviation Authority allows me to fly in this region. There's no geo zones over this castle, which means the airspace is free, and I don't need permission.
Right.
You don't own the airspace, sir.
But
I've been very polite with you.
I've been polite too.
No, I think you're being quite rude.
I'm not.
You are. You're being rude.
I'm being very plain. And the fact is, it's a private castle. It's a private home, and you've been asked not to film over someone's private home. The whole part is private. But you can film me, but it's private.
Well, I'm filming you. We're filming you anyway.
And you've been asked not to film over a private home. So if you go and film someone's home and they've asked you not to film it, you're harassing the homeowner.
No, we're not harassing
You are.
anybody. We're minding our own business.
You're not minding your own business. You're flying over someone else's property.
It's not legal. I know you don't like it, but it's not
Yeah,
legal.
but it's harassment.
No,
And
it's
you
not
know-
harassment.
It is, because I don't want to be filmed.
I'm in a public place.
You're not. For instance, you're not in a public place here.
I'm in a public place. It's publicly accessible.
It's public accessible.
Okay, right. You think you're smart and you know the law.
I'm not saying I'm
Section
smart.
33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Look,
On payment or otherwise, there is an implied right of access. I've not crossed any
You
barriers.
ask
I've not crossed
anybody-
any gates.
Ask anyone if they want a drone flying over their private
Well,
property.
it's tough.
Personal opinion.
Yes, but that's harassment.
No, it's not.
It is. If
No,
you're
it's
filming
not.
people in their home,
No, it's
that's
not. I'm not
harassment.
filming people in the home.
You are,
I'm not.
because it's a home.
I'm filming the
Film.
castle.
And you've been asked
Filming
not
will
to
not
film.
show people.
There's only a certain
I don't care
section.
what you say. You've been asked not to film private property.
There's only a certain
And
section.
you have decided you're going to ignore that.
I am going to
The
ignore
owner-
it.
the
So go back
owners
to work.
asked
Leave us
you-
alone.
the
Just go
owners
back to work.
asked you
I don't care.
not to
I
film
really don't
their
care.
property,
I don't
and
care.
you've refused.
I do not care.
So-
Go away.
Yes.
Right, okay. So
And
that's
I'm
taken
asking
on board.
you not to fly over my home.
And I'm telling
And
you.
you-
Oh, so
you're-
you live here? You live here?
Yeah,
And you
do.
refused.
So you live
I've
here?
asked you personally and nicely not to film over my home.
I'm sorry,
And
but
you've refused.
well, it's a castle.
That's harassment.
Dead anyway.
No, it's not.
Like,
It's not
harassment.
harassment. No, it's not harassment.
You know it's harassment.
No,
It
it's
is.
not harassment.
You film anyone else. You ask anyone else if they're happy to have someone flying a drone over their garden.
A lot of people
filming
aren't.
them
It
while
doesn't
they're in
matter.
their
There's
garden.
nothing you can do about it. The law states we're
Yes,
allowed
but
to
you're
do it.
not supposed
right?
to harass people in
I'm
their
not
home.
harassing anybody.
You will be if you fly the drone.
Go away. Because at the moment you are harassing me. Okay.
Stop it and we'll walk.
I've got everything on camera. I'm going to go back to the public footpath. Right. I'm sat on church property. I've just been doing a vlog in the church, and we're very happy for me to do that.
That's
I'm
good.
doing it for non-commercial purposes. Okay.
That's fine. I'm
So
asking
I'm
you
currently on their
in a civil
premises.
way not to film
Now I'm going to go
over
back to the
over
public
my
footpath,
property.
and I'm going to fly my drone over this castle again. And then he's going to fly the drone over the castle.
Right, well you're harassing me.
No, we're not harassing you.
You are harassing.
You're harassing
and
us.
if I find it on YouTube, I will pursue you.
Pursue me. What are you going to do?
Well, I'll
put
just
a
say
privacy
you're harassing.
We'll put a privacy complaint in then, my friend.
I will do.
Okay, that's fine.
And you know, I'm just asking. You ask all your people who watch it. Would
Yeah.
you be happy for you to be filmed in your own home?
All my,
No one will.
all the people who are going to watch this video are going to think you're absolutely bonkers.
They're not, because they know that privacy.
That's over 30,000 people. And then some.
Everyone likes their own privacy.
Right.
And you are deciding.
Are you
for
blind
your
shut in
own-
your house?
For your own reason.
Are your curtains shut in your house?
I don't know if they're shut.
Well, go shut them and create some privacy. If you don't want to be filmed, put a mask on.
What about Google claim when
I
that
think
goes
you're very
over?
pleasant.
Then what about the Google plane and the Google car?
You
Stop them
complain
from
to
carrying out their lawful
They don't
activity.
drive around.
No, but they fly over.
It's a very far distant picture. There's,
Well,
there's no
so the
detail.
drone
There's
is a
no
very
detail.
far picture.
You're under 50, 50 feet.
Doesn't
water.
matter. I've got a sub 250 gram drone. I can get as close to your building as I want to,
Well, all I'm saying is it's harassment.
as long as I don't endanger any lives.
Because you're harassing people. I've called the police on numerous occasions.
Right, call the police then and let them come out and educate you. Because quite
They
frankly,
will
sir,
say,
you
stop-
are boring me.
Stop causing harassment.
You are boring me. I am not
Well, I'm not
harassing
boring
you.
you.
I've got the video evidence to prove it. Right? Not only am I filming on this, I
Well
was filming
done.
on that when you
Very
first
clever
approached. It
filming.
is clever because of people like you. That's why we film.
No, I'm
Because
just
you ring
saying-
the police and make lies up.
You have been asked not to fly over private property.
I can fly my
And
drone
you
over the
refuse.
police station.
And that is harassment.
I can fly it over
I'm
the
going
police
to fly a
station.
drone over your house and film you while you're there
Quick
with your
question.
family.
Well, good luck with
And
that.
would you like that?
Where do I live?
Yeah, but if I did, you wouldn't like it, would you?
Not I can do about it
No,
though,
you
either.
wouldn't like it though.
If we flew over,
So just be decent about it.
if we flew over and we
Do you know
saw
what?
you in the garden,
If you'd
do you
approached
think
me,
we're going to put that on YouTube?
if you'd approached me in a better manner,
People do that already.
excuse me,
That's
sir.
my point.
Sir, if you'd approached me in a nicer manner, then I might have listened to you.
No.
And do you really think
I was
if I,
actually nice to
if
start
I,
with.
right, say for example, if my drone were in Sky and I saw some kids playing out in garden, do you really think I'm going to put that on YouTube?
I don't know.
No, I'm
We've
not.
already had that.
No, I'm
People
not, because I'm not
have
that
already
type of person.
Well, I don't know who you are.
What-
People
what
have
did you
done
do
that.
I'm just a blogger.
No, I'm just saying. All I'm saying, it's a private property. I wish you don't fly over it. As the owner, request you.
You
not
can
to
make
fly
that
over
request,
it.
but I can politely
Yeah,
decline.
And if you're declining, I'd say that's harassment. Because
Well, it's
you're
not
harassing
harassment.
someone in their own home.
No, I'm not. You're harassing me. Bye.
What do you want to do now?
What an absolute plank. Right guys, the drone is back on the ground. Now I've taken the drone up before, but like I said in drone footage then, I've took it up basically just to prove a point more than I'm not going to have a little sausage like him come out and tell me, he thinks he can tell me what to do. Now obviously I was telling him, I was trying to educate him, and he wasn't listening to what I was saying. And all he kept saying was harassment, harassment, harassment. So, do you know what? I took myself out of that situation and I walked away to take the drone back up because I'd had it up previously. I did the 360 photo. So I just went somewhere else to take it back up. That way, he can't claim harassment, alarm and distress. Listen, pal. When you watch this video, yeah, get it into your head, you don't own the airspace, okay? You do not own it. So stop coming out like you're 10 men trying to tell people what to do, members of public. And another bit of advice for you as well, pal. If you don't want people taking pictures of where you live, then you shouldn't have bought a castle, should you? So on that being said, smash that like button, comment and subscribe. Sorry I ranted on the end, but it's just proper done me head in as that muppet. And I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Bye for now.